Good morning, class. I know it's been a long time since we've actually been in the classroom, but now with it being the summer holidays over here for me, I have extra time to actually sit down and record some videos. So we're going to be discussing DZ-BT04, but we're going to be looking mainly at the lyricals because outside of Pale Moon in Standard, I'm very much just a lyrical one-trick. So we are going to be going back a little bit in time for one of the wave of the reveals, which is the FL MMe-Glam cards. But then we're also going to be looking at today's card of the day as of the time of recording. Because Petralka got a nice double rare and common as well. Now the Petralka ones I did see yesterday at Hyper Japan UK. They revealed them to us there live, and I did scream then. And obviously, having seen it again this morning, I'm still very excited because they're very good cards. But before we can discuss about Petralka, we need to discuss about FL MMe-Glam. Because FL MMe-Glam on a Thursday stream a few weeks back did get a really nice double rare and common. So we're going to start off with the common, who is, it's already past the time to go in Beam. So Beam is a 10k grade 2 with the skill of Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, cast, put a card with FL MMe-Glam in its card name from your drop onto the bottom of your deck, and this unit gets 10k till end of turn. So this is really interesting because obviously putting our FL MMe-Glams back into deck lets us then search them back out again off of the grade 3. So create some really interesting combos. It being costless is really good, so there's no counter blast, energy blast, soul blasts. But it's not amazing for the fact of we need to be having our grade 1 and grade 2 of the Rad line in our front row to actually be doing the attacking and getting their skills off. So whilst it's a really nice card, it's not amazing. You could combo this off with Only My Stage from the Festival Booster, which lets you give one of your grade 2s the ability to boost. So having a nice 20k booster in the deck could be really interesting. So, could see some play, but I think that's going to take a little bit of experimenting. Especially with the fact of to put the Only My Stage into play easily, it's playing the grade 2 that then costs a Soul Blast, and FL MMe-Glam's already not in a good space for Soul Blasting. But on the terms of Soul Blasting, let's look into Leave the Makeup to Me Eshma, as she does kind of fix this issue. So she's a grade 1 8k, this is our double rare, and her first skill is Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you can cost Energy Blast 4 to then search your deck or drop for up to one grade 2 or less with FL MMe-Glam in its card name, call it a rearguard circle, and this unit gets 5k until end of turn. Then if you search your deck, you shuffle your deck. And the second skill is an Act Rearguard Circle skill, with the cost of putting this unit into your soul. You then choose one of your units with FL MMe-Glam and its card name from your drop, put it onto the bottom of your deck, choose one of your units, and it gets 5k till end of turn. So this is a slightly buffed version of the common we just discussed, but the fact of this generates soul and gets you give the 5k anywhere till end of turn. And it says units as well, so obviously we can choose our Vanguard to gain that 5k, which could be really interesting. We then do also have the first skill, which is the main reason this is really good, which lets us get another FL MMe-Glam search for the cost of an Energy Blast instead, which is so much better than having to use Soul Blast. So it does let us create an extra resource. The deck until now didn't use Energy Blast that often, so having that outlet's really nice. It is a shame that she's also not a FL MMe-Glam, but it also makes sense at the same time because they don't want you to have the ability to search this to then search into something else. So, do hope we get some more FL MMe-Glam named cards down the line, but we'll have to wait and see on that. As for Petralka, Petralka got 2 cards as well, and as mentioned, these were revealed yesterday at Hyper Japan UK. But then obviously, as I was told yesterday they were going to be today's card of the day, it came true. So we're going to start off with her common, which is Bubbly Anarchist Melroll. And her skill is Auto Rearguard Circle. When your Vanguard is placed from your deck during your battle phase, you can cost Soul Blast 3, draw a card, and this unit gets plus 5k till end of turn. So, a few interesting bits to note here. First off, this is not a once per turn. So if you manage to chain Petralka into Petralka into Petralka, you get 2 activations of this skill. Which is why it's got the heftier Soul Blast 3 cost. But Soul Blast 3 isn't too bad in Petralka. But the fact of obviously doing all these rerides does actually give you a lot of soul to generate. Obviously, you may want to use the soul for other costs. But I do feel that in a deck of Highlander, having this as a one-off is not too bad of an issue. Obviously, myself personally, I like to use the Fulfill Suites Angelma from set 2. Not set 2, set 1, sorry, it was in. Which is the, when a unit is placed on your rearguard circle during your battle phase, you can Soul Blast 2 to draw a card. But this gives power on top, so I do think this actually now power creeps out Angelma. But this one obviously relies more on you've got to hit Petralka off your Petralka. So it's something that's going to need to be tested between the two of them. But that's not the hype card for Petralka. Petralka's hype card is her new double rare, which is new challenge, Delisafio. And she's a grade 2, 10k, with the really interesting skill of Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Petralka in its card name, you can cast Energy Blast 3, reveal the top 7 cards of your deck. If all the revealed cards with different names from relation if all the revealed cards with different names from relation Weaver Petralka have different card names, choose up to 1 grade 3 or less unit from among the revealed cards, call it a rearguard circle. Choose up to 1 order card also from among the revealed cards, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. This card is cracked. There is no not during your battle phase restriction. There is no you can't call it to the front row. We get a +2 on this card. And it doesn't say excluding Delisafio. So we could, if we really wanted to, Petralka skill, call Delisafio. Delisafio calls another Delisafio. Delisafio calls another card. This is really good. This is really strong for the deck. We haven't had a generic Energy Blast, not so generic, so we haven't had a specific Energy Blast within Petralka. It's just whatever generics we can use, like Pressia, to then chain into stuff. But this is good. I am really excited for this card. I cannot wait to cook Delisafio. I likely may even play it for Sunday locals this weekend, because I do really want to try this out. This is a really good card, and I cannot wait for it to come out. Overall, really solid support for double rares for Delisafio and for FL MMe-Glam. We do know now, due to today's reveals of the Petralka, that all the double rare and higher slots are now filled. We have got the double rare slots going to the new Destined one, and the other one is a generic cycle, which I shall discuss in another video. I'll do a video on all 6 of the cycles, because they're revealing all at once, and it's very likely they're all the exact same card names. We then know the triple rares are going to 2 for the new Destined one, but the last one is going to be for Chris Rain. So what I'm going to do is I'll likely split up Destined one into its own video, and then have another video just for the Chris Rain stuff to properly talk about it. If there's any interesting rares, I'll obviously make videos on them, but I do feel that we're now at the point of we know what's coming for Lyrical, and set 4's really done a nice buff. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you haven't done so already, please do like and subscribe to the channel. It very much does help. I'm going to be getting a lot more active during the summer holidays. I'm going to try and mass edit, get a lot of backlog. So when I do go back to work, you don't miss out on the videos and get them once every 2 weeks. But that's all for this time, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!